Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me here at Chasing Florida Tales, where I always appreciate you watching. And if you're new, I just thank you again for clicking and watching this video. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. I just ask that you give me the thumbs up. Let me know that you like what I'm putting out. I ask that you share and subscribe if you haven't already. Today is a cold January morning, January 16th, 2026. I'm out with a buddy, Mr. Diaz, the fish slayer here. And today we're celebrating our birthdays. We're 20 years apart, and we decided to come out and fly fish. Like I said before, I've never really fly fished before. I'm teaching myself. This gentleman here kind of got me into all of this, and I just ask that you be kind with your comments when you see me fly fish today. Hopefully we can get a birthday fish, but without further ado, we're gonna fight this wind, try to find some wind protection, and we'll be bringing the action to you here shortly. And windy and shallow. Had to find that deep water. Buddy's out here on his paddleboard. I may have to start paddling. And then if our game plan is if we can't find the wind protection here, or if we're just not finding the fish here today, we have another location that is not too far away. We're just going to load up our crafts here, my kayak, his paddleboard, and move to a different location in the Mosquito Lagoon. But yeah, it's exciting. I've been wanting to do this for a while with him. It's been a long time since we fished together, and so yeah, it's a little celebration today. He actually, it was cool. He came with I think four or five new flies for me. Two crabs, and like 3 different little shrimpies. It might be 2 crabs and 2. No, I think he gave me 3 heavier ones and 2 lighter ones. So but anyway, it's super cool of him to hook me up. So, but we're gonna get out here and yeah, so this is one of the flies that he tied for me. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see there. Cool little clouser. This is one of the heavier ones. I do believe it has lead eyes. It has a little weed guard on there. So, but anyway, let's see what we can do. Hopefully I don't make too much of a fool of myself trying to fly fish. Teach myself, when I do get a cast and get in front, I can present it and strip it, properly. It's something new on my fly rod because I got an entry level. It's from TFO. It's their black label, and I changed out the backing and the fly line. So I went with the Cortland high vis flip line. So I'm hoping that it works out. When I was practicing, it seemed pretty nice. So we're gonna see how it does on the water. So the game plan was we weren't doing good where we were at. So we decided to relocate to the Mosquito Lagoon. And I'm just gonna pull up to this little sandbar, kind of beach my kayak, and then walk the coastline here, and then on the other side, and throw the fly. So, see if we can't get closer. But yeah, that's the plan, is I'm gonna get out, and this, because on the other side of this, there's a little sandy bottom with some grass, and there is a little bit of wind protection, but I cannot step out right here because I will sink to the bottom. just looking to see. So far so good. It's still pretty hard. Ooh. Got some grass, but it is super shallow right here. Yes, it's getting softer in spots. Just trying to see if I can see anything. It's getting softer here though. I'm not seeing any signs, but it is very soft right here. So what I was trying to do here was go out and inspect and see if I saw any bait fish, also looking for some grass and also some harder bottoms so I can go a little bit further out and wade fish. And unfortunately, I did not find that, so I decided to turn around and go back to my kayak. All right, well, it's too soft to get out there. So I wanted to get out there, but it's shallow. It's just, it's too soft. So here shortly, you're going to see my buddy, Mr. Diaz. He is casting into the mangroves here off this island. Thought he might have saw some tails, and unfortunately, he was not able to get anything to eat. And then looked around a little bit and wasn't able to find him again. God. I'm turning here. Water's pretty turned up right here with the wind and everything. But yep, that was bad. Just before I turned on the camera, I had a pretty good cast. So I decided to turn it on and I'll show you guys what I'm working with, but work, I guess. That's great. I'm getting, you know, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of horrible with the sun in the way, but let me see if I can get this a little bit closer here. I'm changing to like this blue crab fly. Been doing the black clouser with the purple, but don't know if it's working or if there's any fish that have been presented to it, but that's what I'm going to change to. So let's see, I was just told by a guide up here I'm going to be drifting here soon right over where there's some, he said black drum and some redfish that he's been seeing. So we'll see if we can get onto some of those fish. Oh, this guy doesn't work. That clouder was... It's weird. How it's so different than that clouder that I had on there. Alright, so I made a change from that black clouser that my buddy tied. I don't know if I just wasn't finding the fish or whatever, but shallower water, but the wind is pretty heavy. So I'm going to still stick with something a little bit heavy, but I'm going to go with this little crab looking guy here. Looks pretty sweet. I don't know if you can... Yeah, there we go. Pretty nice looking. I'm going to throw this around. I tried a different crab, but it was too light for this wind. Even though it's light, it's a light wind, it's still too, it was too light. So I'm going to stick with something heavy that can fly through the wind and see if I can't get on something here. Like I said, there was a guy that went by and he said that he saw some black drum and redfish in this area, so we're going to give it a shot. Not straight, you know. And one of the things I am working on is I watched the Great Flip Pallet, and he ooh, I saw some. He said that you need to stop your fly, which I'm trying to work on. Like if you just let go, it's basically just going to kind of do what mine is doing right now, just kind of falling in a pile of spaghetti. But if you stop it, it helps straighten your line, which I'm trying to do that too. If I can just get my rhythm down first, it'd be nice. But it's frustrating. I'm getting into the wind now. I can feel it. I can feel it in my line. Alrighty, well, let me find another wind protected spot here. Stop recording. Alright, so it has been a long day. Long day with no action, and I apologize about that. My goal is to put this out, so if you're watching this, you know I did. And it's I would say my first time actually fly fishing. I stuck to it. I think only one time I threw out my spinning rod, but I just wanted to commit to the fly rod. Learned a little good things, you know, like even though like this is like shallow water, you still need a heavier fly to get through this wind. I mean, it's not horrible right now, but earlier it was. But still, when I made that change, I had a heavier clouser, and it seemed to, you know, fly pretty good. And when I started changing it up to a little bit lighter flies, they didn't cast as well. But it was a learning experience. Those that do watch, I appreciate it if you made it this far. And I look forward to your comments. Please leave me a comment. I've been, looking and trying to communicate with you guys. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think as far as, if what I can do, to improve on the fly fishing. My casting, obviously has a lot of work needed to be done. But anyways, it was, for me, overall, it was a good day. Like I said, I'm out on the water. I got to hang out with a buddy that I haven't fished with in a long time, Mr. Diaz. He was in school and his schedule was busy, and then when he was done with school, our work schedules changed, so we hadn't been able to get out and fish together. So I'm glad that we were able to get out and fish today. Unfortunately, it was kind of short, but nonetheless, I was super stoked to hang with my buddy, Mr. Diaz, and I look forward to going fishing with him again. But until next time, I will see you on the waters and tight lines.